Shaping up to be a good night for baseball in D.C. It's the Marlins and the Nationals. Next on the show. Just a few blocks away from the Capitol Dome here in Washington, D.C. as MLB The Show is on hand to bring you another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight it's Game 2 of this 3-game series as it'll be the Florida Marlins taking on the Washington Nationals. And hi again, folks. Alongside Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting set for an intriguing matchup here. Rex, let's begin with you. What are you going to be keeping your eye on in this ballgame?
Well, one guy who has to be reckoned with here is Hanley Ramirez. If you go by the numbers in the major categories, this guy should be an MVP candidate every single year. Look for him to have a big impact in this one.
All right, Rex, we'll hear from Dave in a moment, but first let's get to our starting lineup for the visiting Florida Marlins. It comes to us courtesy of our friends at State Farm. At home or away, State Farm is there. They'll go to work against a guy who was a major leaguer at 21 years old a few seasons back, right-hander Chiron Martis. A look there at the Nationals' defense, highlighted by a first-time Gold Glove winner in 2009, third baseman Ryan Zimmerman. And Johnny Damon is on his way to the box as we're just about ready for baseball. Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 7-1.
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And that's going to be a base hit for Damon, so he's aboard to get us started.
Well, this is what you call a little matador defense. Olay! This one scoots right by him.
Chris Coughlin will stand in now, and he enters working on a 9-game hitting streak. Now here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
And this guy comes off a nice ball game yesterday. 2 knocks with one of them being a big fly.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Boy, there's the value of speed on the bases. The distraction over at first is very valuable to the guy at the plate.
Here's one hit towards the hole, and that is into right field, a base hit. And making it even 10 games in a row he's hit in now, as that bat has really come alive of late. Hanley Ramirez stands in now, and you see he's been hot of late, hitting in 10 straight ball games now. And this is off the corner and low, ball one.
And you don't want to fall too far behind here, or you'll find yourself in a major jam.
Ball two.
And he's had a pretty good look at those first 2 pitches. Be aware, 2-0.
Deep right center field. This is to the track, to the wall, and gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
And if you're going to give him a fastball in that spot, you darn well better be able to locate it. Once this pitch sneaked back over the plate, You knew this was going to be trouble.
Dan Ugla will step in now. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
This is a good job of turning the page as a pitcher. You've already given up 3 in the inning. You've got to keep your wits about you and finish off the inning strong. That's a good first step.
Jorge Cantu will get his first opportunity now. Fouled back. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. 3 runs already home here. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Oh, and here's where that slider's so effective. You take just a little bit off so it looks like a fastball, but then it disappears at the end. Great pitch.
Cody Ross digs in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And here's a fastball that looked pretty good, but it's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Ooh, and that one pretty much just burns off the outside edge.
And the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
And he likes to throw that slider off the fastball. Might want to make a mental note of that one.
And he's able to go with the fastball nicely there as this is sliced into right for a base hit.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. It's much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
John Baker will dig in here. First pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Boy, and this already has the makings of a very short outing.
Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field.
Well, you'll see it again. Thought this one was going to have home run distance, but it bangs off the wall out there, forcing him to settle for a double.
Wes Helms will get his first shot at it here. Here's the first offering, and he takes ball one.
And these are important at-bats here because here's a chance to get to a young pitcher early and force that manager to get someone up in the bullpen.
Runners at second and third with two gone. And that's too high, ball two.
And talk about a must-out early in the ball game. He can't let this get any worse.
On the way. In the air to center. And Morgan will put this one away to retire the side. But the Marlins strike for three on the three-run home run. On to the bottom of the first, it's 3-0 Florida. A look there at the Nationals starting lineup is put forth by their skipper Jim Riggleman. And on the mound to face these guys is the young swingman, right-hander Justin Masterson. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Morgan getting ready as he'll start things out in the home first. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one.
And sometimes you use one pitch to set up another. Let's see if they challenge him here.
Swing and a liner toward right center. And he's going to try and answer right back. Extra bases to start the home first. And Damon will fire this one in off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You had a good first step there to maybe getting at least one of those first inning runs back as he starts the home half of the first with a ringing double.
Christian Guzman will stand in, looking to extend his modest 6-game hitting streak. Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left. And that's in there, base hit. And he continues to hit the ball well as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, and you see what he's done the past couple of weeks as he looks to keep that streak alive. Now the first pitch. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball. Now a possible double play ball for Uggla. A bare hand for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Well, he may have thought about going home to first with this thing, but to me it's too early in the game to really start taking chances like that. So he smartly concedes the run and gets the sure double play second to first instead.
Josh Willingham steps in now. And he gets ahead 0-1. Fouled back. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, battling back to even. Now you got to think about that slider running away.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. It's the Marlins 3 and the Nats 1. Justin Masterson leads things off now in the top half of the second. And here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Comes back with a fastball again as he's in control, 0-2.
And he did not have his best stuff in that first inning. That's a little more like it there.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
And the one silver lining to that rough first inning, at least he gets the pitcher to start the second, so he's able to get this inning off on the right foot.
Leadoff man retired now for Johnny Damon. First pitch coming. And this is hit in the air out toward Willingham in left field. And that's out number 2.
So it's important to put a bad first inning behind you. And he's got 2 quick outs here in the second, and it looks like he's got good rhythm going right now. Maybe an inning too late, though.
Chris Coughlin will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And a ball, 1-0. Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to my loo there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup, good pitch there, 1-2.
Yeah, it really makes a difference when you can get that off-speed pitch over.
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Willingham will get under it, though, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. The Marlins on top, 3-1. Pudge Rodriguez will start things off in the bottom of the second. Swing and a bullet to the right side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, they really haven't been able to ruffle his feathers too much to this point, but a first pitch single here to begin the inning will at least put him into a stretch right away.
Elijah Dukes will be the batter. First pitch on the way. And a fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Ross is there to put it away for route number 1. Ian Desmond will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. A tag from Helms, and he's out at third base.
Yeah, trying to get aggressive and take third on the single, but that's going to prove to be a bad decision.
Stephen Pierce will stand in. Now the first pitch. Ball 1.
And this guy couldn't get anything going yesterday. 0 for 5 in our ball game. Hang with him.
And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a foul ball straight back. Pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. But fortunately, no advance. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Just never got into the flow of that at bat, so he'll try again with the next guy.
Chiron Martis will step in now. Fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
And a good chance to really help himself out here early on.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Just not locking in right now. That's nowhere close.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Marlins lead this one 3-1. Hanley Ramirez will get things going here for Florida with Dan Uggla to follow. First offering on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
And he'd love to build on the 1-2-3 inning, maybe to get a little confidence going.
And he lays off for ball 1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
And this is why pitchers love it when Wally Hughes is behind the plate. He'll give him that wide strike.
Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Desmond is under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Looked like it was going to be a short outing for him after that 3-run first, but he's settled in now and has retired the last 5 in a row.
So one gone now for Dan Uggla. First pitch coming. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
And this guy's a grinder up there. You know he'll give you a tough at-bat.
The 2-2 coming. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
And after a rocky 3-run first, he's really settled into a groove. And now that's 6 in a row he's set down.
And so 2 are gone now for Jorge Cantu. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
He'll try a different arm slot here to see if he can get him to chase.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
And you can tell he's really in his zone out there now.
And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And 2-2.
And now's where I think you have to sit changeup and react fastball.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
And now on 3-2, let's see if he gets a fastball here.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. Now a ball pulled hard, but fouled off to the left. And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Up with it is Guzman. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Florida's out in front, 3-1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the speedy center fielder, Niger Morgan. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now here it comes. Oh, and he's waiting on the fastball that time as he belts one high and deep to right center. And that is over the wall. Home run. Solo shot to right center. And the Nats have cut it to 1. It's a 3-2 score.
Didn't waste a whole lot of time there. The second pitch of the inning, bam! He just puts a charge into that one. And I'll tell you, he ain't scraping the back of the fence with that one. That's a bomb.
Christian Guzman will stand in. Base hit his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard. Foul. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Tell you what, he's not missing many barrels out there. Seems like every swing has been a rope. That's another one right there.
Ryan Zimmerman will take his cuts now. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Boy, that pitch is a little suspicious because he hadn't missed that badly all game long.
No one out with a runner at second. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And this takes a crazy hop on him at first as it's up and over his head. And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now. Willingham will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
They've already touched him for 3 runs here early, so he's gonna need to show some fortitude.
And Willingham watches that one miss, a ball and a strike.
Well, if he went down to go after that last pitch, why not throw the same pitch in the same spot? Bit more prudent this time, though.
2-1.
And after 2 sliders, he finally gets the fastball.
Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
And so far, he's the only guy that's struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts now. This is not shaping up to be a night to write home about, that's for sure.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And here comes Pudge. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. But fortunately, no advance. In there, and it's even at 1.
Gotta bend the knees and go down and get that one.
On the ground for Ramirez, this could be 2. To Ugla for 1. On to Cantu, and it's a double play, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Cody Ross will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. And this is something you don't want to see. We mentioned at the top of the broadcast that he was going to try to play through the hamstring injury, but it certainly looks from up here that he's re-aggravated it somehow. Willie Harris is on now as he'll take over in right field following the injury. John Baker will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here, but the Gold Glover Rodriguez is able to hang right with it. But fortunately, no advance. Fouled back. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 1-1 on the way. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
And he's given them 3 straight fastballs, but it could very well be the curveball they call on here.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Then again, maybe not.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And already we're seeing a lot of deep counts early in the ball game. These can really start to pile up if you're not careful.
inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And boy, those last few pitches there were nowhere close to the strike zone. When you've got 2 strikes on a guy, you've got a little more margin for error, but not that much.
Wes Helms will try it again. He flew out his first time. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Whoa, he may not see one better than that.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Morgan is there, and he has it for the first out. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Justin Masterson will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Here's the first offering. And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Just 1 RBI for him on the year, but he's got a chance to help himself out here.
To right field. Harris has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they'll take the lead here as he does the job with the sac fly, and they move out in front.
Sacrifice fly in the RBI that time, as you got to figure he got the job done there.
So 2 men are gone here on the floor to fourth, and in steps center fielder Johnny Damon. In there, and it's 0-1.
And if these first few innings are any indication, this looks like it's going to be a bullpen game before all is said and done.
He waits, now the pitch. Now a changeup, and this is hit on the ground to shortstop. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
And you wonder if this is a ball he simply should have held on to. Instead, he tries to force it to first, and I think they're going to score this a single and an error.
Chris Coghlan will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Just a perfect spot for that fastball.
In the air to left center. Willingham is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins on top, 4-3. A look at the National League scoreboard as we get the latest on what's happening in the senior circuit. Willie Harris will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. First pitch coming. And this is taken outside for ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Gotta turn him loose now.
Now a swing and a ground ball for Ramirez at short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And this is what a good sinker baller will do. Pitch to contact and hope they hit it at someone. Worked like a charm there.
Ian Desmond will dig in. He singled his first time around. Lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
1 out, nobody on. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
And that is a world-class changeup there.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
And you can see this thing will start out in the zone, but then wind up well out of it. That's just a poor job of recognition there.
Stephen Pierce will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
He'll make you bring that fastball up a bit before he takes a whack at it.
And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
And you've got the pitcher on deck, so if you lose this guy, it's okay.
2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
And another good at-bat right here. He's been on twice so far. A walk and now a knock. Off to a good start.
Chiron Martis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Working the inside corner with the fastball. Let's see if they stay right there.
And here's a very close pitch up around the letters. Looked good, but it's a ball, 1-1.
Boy, and if you're on the mound, you're thinking, I gotta have that one.
He's set, now the pitch. In for strike 2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Marlins 4 and the Nationals 3. Hanley Ramirez will stand in. He popped out in his last time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Too high, 1-0.
Tough guy to face here to start this inning.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. In there, 1-1.
Yeah, not a pitch you can extend on. That's a good spot.
And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And no shot there for Zimmerman. It's a fair ball.
And I'll tell you what, when you've got a base stealer like this on at first, you don't want to play too close to the vest here. Let her hang. Use that speed as a weapon.
Dan Uggla will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Low for ball 1.
And that fastball tonight does not seem to have that extra zip to it we're used to seeing.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Starting to rush out there a little bit now. He's got to take his time and focus on the glove.
And this ball's hit high and deep toward the corner and right. But this will land foul shy of the wall. And here's a pitch that Uggla's able to lay off, and he's got it to 3-1 now.
And now with a good count to run, let's see if Ramirez is on the move here.
And ball 4 as Uggla is aboard.
Yeah, a single and a walk to start the inning. They're in a position now to really put up a crooked number.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Tyler Clippard is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Jorge Cantu will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
I think maybe you need to throttle back a little here. Take a little off. Make sure you can get it in there.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. That's by him for strike 1.
And you can tell he's looking for something to pull because he was way ahead there.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Got to credit their patience here in this inning. They're just letting him work himself into trouble.
for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The tag and a mistake there as Ramirez is out trying to take third. And now we see the time is called as he appears to be a little shaken up down there. Here he comes, 3-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now a double play ball here for Zimmerman at third. Here's Guzman. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Emilio Bonifacio is into the ballgame as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Niger Morgan will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. The pitch. Now a swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side. And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit.
And you see the numbers right there. This is a guy that'll go in any situation, so he may be off and running here.
Christian Guzman will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Over to the bag, has to dive, but he's back. And he committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
And he's been getting up in guys' kitchens all night long.
From the stretch. And there's ball 1.
And they haven't tried running on this catcher yet through the first 4 innings. We'll see if that changes.
He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Yeah, good time to run. Down by 1 in the middle innings. Now they're a bit closer to tying up this game.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
And an RBI in this spot would be his 40th if he could make it happen.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Another 2-2 offering. Well hit, deep right center field. And that ball is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Still just back-and-forth ball game. The lead changes hands right there, but I've got a feeling this may not be the last time that happens.
Ryan Zimmerman will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
And from what we've seen, I doubt 5-4 is going to be our final.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
And this looks like it's going to be another one of those nights where it's all about the offense.
1-2 now.
And that's a sinker at 87. That pitch is moving.
Here it comes. Swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
And I think this ground ball's coming one batter too late. They could have used this against the last guy.
Josh Willingham will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Fastball here, too low. It's 1-0.
Maybe a little surprising he's still out there, but he's not doing himself any favors by falling behind again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. Solo dinger for Josh Willingham. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's now 6-4.
Well, this is the second game of our series, and that's his second home run. These guys could certainly use a lift from him, and he's provided it to this point.
Pudge Rodriguez will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And with all the runs, it feels like we've been here forever, but it's only the bottom of the 5th.
Two and 0. Yeah, it looks like he's aiming it right now, like a dart thrower.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now.
Maybe looking for something away. He gave up on that one.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. There to take it is Bonifacio. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And once he gets out of this game, he's going to have to erase this start from the old memory banks. Everyone's allowed a clunker here and there, but he's going to need to put this one behind him, and fast.
Willie Harris will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ball 1.
And boy, he seems just a little sluggish with that fastball here this inning.
and he misses 2-1.
And now on 2-1, they may think about returning to that sinker. That's what got him to 0-1 in the first place.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And now you got to get inside a pitcher's head. What's he going to come with on 2-2?
Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And maybe a slight flinch there from Wally Hughes on 3-2. Close, but it's called ball 4.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Here comes Marlins skipper Freddie Gonzalez on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Burke Badenhop is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Ian Desmond will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Out of play. One gets away. And we'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And that's a costly mistake right there, and now a 2-out hit could bring the man in from second.
Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 5 innings complete. The Nationals lead it 6-4. Cody Ross will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And as he gets the first out there, this has been the kind of outing we've seen so far from him this year. He's already sporting one of the lowest ERAs in the team, and it's going to keep getting lower if he keeps pitching like this.
John Baker will be the batter. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now, as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Pitch on the way. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Nice play there by the second baseman going to his right. He's got the option of either backhanding this or going for the sliding stop, and he decides on the latter and turns it into a fine play.
Wes Helms will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. One 0 pitch now. Now a fastball popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Pierce is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Nationals are out in front here, 6-4. Stephen Pierce will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
Got to look to try and slap that thing the other way.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And, looked good on the monitor, but it's 2-0.
Man!
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
And now's not the time to lose the zone. You don't want to gift the Nationals a leadoff base runner.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Very close pitch to take on 3-1. But this might have been just a little bit outside, and he winds up losing him.
Jesus Flores will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. This is swung on and pretty well hit out to deep left center field. Coughlin is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. Niger Morgan will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Out the changeup there as it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
If that was me out there on the base pass, I might have been thinking 3 right out of the batter's box. As it is, he gets his 4th hit of the ball game, but is still a triple away from the cycle.
Christian Guzman will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Boy, and a good spot here to really open up this ball game in the middle innings.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Lined into left center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up his extra bases. And Damon will fire this one in off the wall. Now both the runners are across.
Well, just another great at-bat for him in this one. That's his 4th hit of the game, and it drives in a pair. And it also gives him 4 RBIs for the game. That's pretty darn good.
Ryan Zimmerman will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
And remember, he extended that hitting streak of his already, so he doesn't have that weight hanging over his head.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
And it looks like it's just sort of taking him a while to find his rhythm.
With that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
And I think his command's just off right now.
And Zimmerman will watch this one miss for ball 4.
He's not going to earn himself any points with his performance out of the bullpen so far. The control just hasn't been there.
Josh Willingham will get another shot. He homered his last time. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To Ugla for 1. On to Cantu, and it's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. Nationals on top, 8-4. Time for another look at the scoreboard tonight, as this time we check the action in the American League. New pitcher set to take over now, and it's the hard-working left-hander Sean Burnett. Number 7 is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And, looked pretty good on the monitor, but it's ruled a ball inside, 1-0.
Boy, tough call to get on your first pitch of the ball game. He's thinking that was a strike in the bullpen.
Here's the 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And a foul ball straight back. Strike 3 called, so the pinch hitter will head right back to where he came from. And a fine look there at this beautiful new ballpark, Nationals Park, here in our nation's capital. Alongside Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler, Matt Vasgersian here to bring you all the action. Johnny Damon will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Right there for strike 1. In on the hands that time, 1-1.
And he's not going to swing at borderline pitches. He knows what his assignment is.
Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And gone! A home run! So a solo home run for Johnny Damon. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Yeah, and he may have gone to the well one too many times there, and it's going to wind up costing him. Once you give a hitter an idea for the speed and delivery of that thing, he'll learn how to handle it, and I think he handled it about as well as he could there.
Chris Coughlin will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
And now you got to snap back in a hurry. You cannot dwell on that home run ball.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
And just eyeballing it from up here, he doesn't have the look of a guy that's totally warm yet.
1 out, nobody on. Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1.
Probably gets taken till he gets a strike there. Not a bad idea the first time you see a guy.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And he turns beautifully on that fastball as this is pulled into right for a base hit.
Well, that was definitely the guy you wanted to get right there, because now with the number 3 hitter coming in, it certainly isn't going to get any easier from here.
Eddie Guardado will be the new pitcher. Emilio Bonifacio will step in now. Switch hitter batting from the right side here. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And this is their 4th pitcher of the night, so there's not much left after this.
Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
And remember, this is a very tough guy to double up, so even on a ground ball, they might not get out of the inning.
Runners on first with 1 down. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Desmond for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Marlins get 1 back thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Nationals 8 and the Marlins 5. So a new pitcher will come on now as we see the right-hander Jose Veras take over. Pudge Rodriguez will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
And he'll lean heavily on that fastball, and why not? It's a big one.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And past the diving infielder, that's a base hit.
And this is a case of giving a hitter too much information. Even though he gets ahead 0-2 with the same pitch, he gives the guy on the plate an understanding of what it looks like. Now when it comes in the third time, there's no deception, and he's right on this thing.
Willie Harris will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Ross is back, though, as he makes the catch on the track for the first out.
Well, day game, this ball's gone. Night game, this park doesn't have the same kind of carry to it, and this winds up being a long out to the warning track.
Ian Desmond will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Barehanded for 1. On to Cantu, and it's a double play, and the inning is over. Nationals go quietly. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Dan Ugla will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And, oh my gracious, where did that pitch miss? It's called ball 1.
Boy, that looked pretty good. You hate to give this guy extra strikes to work with.
Now here's the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
And now you just got to worry about getting on base. That tying run's still in the hole.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Boy, when you're a middle-of-the-lineup guy and you get a good one to hit 2-0, you got to turn it loose.
And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Here comes Jim Riggleman out to home plate, lineup card in hand, so it looks like we'll see a double switch here. New pitcher coming on now, and it looks to be right-hander Tyler Walker who'll get the call. Jorge Cantu will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And a fastball. Very easy to lay off that one. It's ball 1.
And this is the 5th pitcher they've used in the ball game, so that bullpen's getting awfully lonely down there.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Cody Ross will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And here's a fastball from Walker to start him out. It's 0-1.
And these guys aren't out of this game, but their chances are diminishing by the second.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And the 1-1 is in the air now, out to center. Morgan is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Stephen Pierce will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And that misses inside, 1-0.
And they've walked him twice already. Don't be surprised if they work around him again.
And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Damon is under this one. 1 gone. Maybe not exactly what you'd want to have leading off the top of the 9th. As you can see, it'll be 7, 8, and 9 due up as they try to hang around in this one. Alberto Gonzalez will get his first opportunity now. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And a dive by Ugla, but it's by him for a base hit.
That's a 1-out single here in the 8th, and even with a 3-run lead, you know they'd love to tack on 1 or 2 more to really build up that comfort zone here.
Niger Morgan will dig in, needing to come up with a 3-bagger to complete the cycle. Runner goes, and this ball will be chopped foul. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Oh, what a stop by Bonifacio. What a flip for 1.
And you're really going to have to turn one to get this guy in a double play, and he winds up beating out the back end, so he's safe on the fielder's choice.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And here's the veteran middle infielder, Christian Guzman. Now the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
And with 2 outs and the number 2 hitter at the plate, this is a good time to steal, so you'd better keep your eye on him over there at first base.
Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And a dive by Ugla, but it's by him for a base hit. Throw into third. And they won't get him at third. They're runners at the corners here with 2 gone. And Stoop, talk about boosting the old batting average. That's hit number 5 for him in this one. Have a game, why don't you? Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And digging in is the young third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. This is taken for a ball low, I guess, but I think Old Blue might need an eye exam. It's 1-0.
And when it's late in the game and you start getting a bad call or 2 on the mound, things can go downhill quickly.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. The Nationals lead it 8-5. So a save situation forthcoming, as on to try and close the door is the right-hander Matt Capps. John Baker will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And here in the 9th, it's going to take all hands on deck if these guys want to make a game of it.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. High in the air and deep down the left field line. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
And even with 2 strikes, that's not a tough pitch to lay off there.
And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th.
And sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in a guy's zone, and they found one. That's a good pitch there.
Wes Helms will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Fouled straight back. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And this gets back to what Hud was talking about earlier. They get ahead of him here with a first pitch fastball, but now when it comes in again, he's got a good idea of what it looks like, and he just squares up on it for a solid base hit.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Willie Taveras. And caps with a good fastball out of the pen. Good for strike one.
And he'll try to keep the ball down here and maybe try to get that one final double play ball to end it.
Runner at first here, one man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And now if he can get on, he's got a chance to make this interesting.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this ball is gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now an 8-7 ball game.
And it's fair to say that skipper pulled the right string there. He turns to the bench to maybe get a little something going. How's that for getting something going?
Brian Bruni will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Johnny Damon will stand in to try it again, already with one home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a ball lined toward right center. And this will get down and should be extra bases for Damon. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
There you go. A one-out double here in the 9th puts a possible tying run on second. They'll have a couple of shots now at maybe extending this game.
Chris Coughlin will work now on getting that tying run home from second. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
Boy, and the way this one's gone, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume.
And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Willingham will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Emilio Bonifacio will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0.
And this game would be tied with just a single, so that needs to be your focus at the plate.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. And this pitch is low, but Pudge is able to hang with it there. And now we'll try and catch him napping at second, but to no avail. Dan Ugla would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Oh, the ballpark just held their breath on that one. That was right down the pipe.
Oh, and a swing and a miss on that one, and the Marlins find themselves down to their final strike now.
Boy, and it's all come down to this.
Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Lined up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. And the tying run is going to score from second, and we are right back to where we started.
Boy, and that kind of at-bat can really define your season. They've got their backs to the wall here in the ninth, but he comes through with a huge base hit to tie up this game.
Jason Bergman will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Dan Ugla will see if he can find a gap somewhere as he's got the possible go-ahead run at first with 2 down. Fouled off to the right. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
And even with 2 outs in the ninth, don't forget about that guy at first. He can hurt you if he takes second.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first.
Well, they summon the righty out of the bullpen to get a favorable matchup, but this time it backfires on him.
Jorge Cantu will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Matt. If there was ever a time for a strikeout, this is it.
Cody Ross will step in with a full house out there in what may be the pivotal at-bat of this game. Fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I don't think anyone's taken a breath in the last 5 minutes.
The 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Some anxious moments in that dugout now.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Now his dugout's got to be saying, one more. Give me one more big pitch.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. With another 2-strike offering, and that misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And the folks here have been treated to quite a ball game so far.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
He's got to bear down now. He can't be giving away runs.
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the two-strike pitch and chops it foul. Swing, line drive. Base hit. A run is in.
Boy, and that could wind up being your game winner right there. Bases loaded, he's got to come in with something, and whack! A 3-run double breaks our tie here in the late going.
John Baker will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
And there is silence in this building now. Stunned silence.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Still another important run out there at second. You'd love to make this a 4-run game with a base hit.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th as a huge 9th-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ballgame. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Marlins 11 and the Nationals 8. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. New pitcher set to come on here as Corey Wade makes his way toward the mound.
This change for the Marlins. Now catching number 29.
Josh Willingham will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Just got to find some way to get on base here.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
And he knows it's all about getting on base at this point, so a good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
And, looked to be a strike on the monitor up here, but that's why I'm not an umpire. It's 2-1.
Ah, come on already!
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats foul. And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Maybe it'll take a leadoff walk to get something started for him.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Ross is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Couple of outs away now from picking up the first 2 games of this series on the road. That's exactly the kind of result you're looking for when you're away from home.
Pudge Rodriguez will dig in now. 2 hits and 4 at-bats thus far tonight. Oh, and he goes the other way with a fastball. He drives it out to deep right center field. A leap, and he makes the catch as he crashes into the wall.
And let's get another look at this on our State Farm Show motion cam. You'll see him tracking this and now freeze it. That is concentration because he knows that once we roll this video, he's going to take a jolt. And that hurts.
Willie Harris with the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. Fastball probably could have gone either way, but ruled a ball 1-0.
And he can earn his first save of the season here if he can finish this one off.
The 1-0 now to Harris. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. There to take it is Bonifacio. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Pretty nice accomplishment for him right there. His first major league save, and I'm sure his club's hoping this will be the first of many to come.
So a number of good individual performances to choose from in this one, but Dave, what do you say we go ahead and name this guy the recipient of our top Player of the Game award?
Matt, he was a tough out up there in this one. 3 hits, including a home run, and without him, this might have been a different game.
So that'll just about wrap things up. For Dave Campbell and the Wonder Dog Rex Hudler, I'm Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, click on over to MLB10theshow.com. The Marlins win it 11-8. Highlights of our ball game coming your way next. From Washington, D.C., good night, everybody.